right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first live stream. Our Saturday live stream is going to be here every week for those of you that are able to catch it live. Welcome. I'm going to give it a couple minutes here just for people to load up. Today we have 3 YouTube channels that people have requested from past videos that they would like to see live. So we're definitely going to take a look at those today. And then hopefully I can get to a couple people in chat that have requests. Now, down the road, it's only going to be the people that are here live. If we don't have anybody here live, then I will just pick some small YouTube channels that I see regularly commenting on the channel to go and take out and offer some tips too. As always, guys, if you're not able to make the live stream, no problem. I will put the recording up live following so everybody can watch, and if it is your channel getting reviewed, you're able to go back and see what the input and the feedback is. So happy St. Paddy's Day to everybody. Just want to make sure that all the settings are going well and I can see the chat. And so far, so good. It doesn't look like we're dropping any frames, so I think we're in a good place. So let's go ahead and get started on the first channel. Hey, it's Luna! And that makes it pretty easy. It looks like we're going to start on Luna's channel. So let's see here. I'll switch over. And we've got, hey, I'm Luna. All right, so Luna has an animation channel, clearly. Now, animation is one of the tougher ones to do with YouTube. I know I often advocate on YouTube that you would be putting out content anywhere from, let's say, 3 to 5 times a week. And as an animator, that can be very, very difficult to do. So keeping that in mind, when we get started, guys, when you land on the channel, one of the big things that I'm a huge fan of is using this banner to its full potential. Now, as an animator, you really want to showcase your skills as an animator with your characters. So when I land on here, I want to know what it's about. So what I would do is, in actuality, I would probably take a picture. And I know, Luna, you may not be exactly comfortable getting your real face onto a banner, but I would recommend putting your face up on this section in the banner with a full cast shot of all the different characters you create. As I go down through your videos, I do see different characters that you've got. So I would showcase that a little bit up in your banner. Let people know how often you plan on putting out videos. If it's, 3 times a week or you put out 1 a week, those are there for you. Now, what I will say is you're off and running. You're almost at that 1,000 subscriber mark, which is huge. It's absolutely huge for an animation channel. So good on you. Keep that going. We've got, man, I'm going to butcher this, but I'm going to go with Yabo and Nav Aviation. We're going to do yours next, actually. So love that you're here as well. We've got all you guys that actually have your channels here in the chat, so that's awesome. What we're looking at here, though, is you've got the 994 subscribers, okay? So that's great. I think you're headed in the right direction with that. How's it going, Stumped? Now, one of the things that I would recommend, though, is if you can't put out a video a week, and I know that's a lot, I do. We see, right now you're probably at 1 a week you are putting out. Show your creative process. So these ones here where you're showing the creative process in the development of the videos, that's a huge way to pull people into your channel and get them excited for when you launch the video at the end of the week. So maybe you do a Monday, Wednesday, Friday broadcast where Monday and Wednesday you get an overhead camera. It doesn't have to be on yourself, but just take whether it's an iPhone or you get a camera, a webcam, whatever. Get that set up so that you can see your drawing space, or as you've done in these videos, have it so that people can see what it is that you're doing and what you're working on, and build anticipation for the animation you're going to create down the road, right? I think that's a great way to go. Even though you're doing small clips, length of clips isn't a big deal. Now, another thing that you could do is just have the creative process Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Stumped, I'm going to do aviation next, and then I can do you. That's not a problem. And you're not being annoying, guys. I do plan to dedicate a half hour, if not more. But I think there's opportunity here, Luna, for you to actually take your animations and show the creative process Monday, Wednesday, Friday for, let's say, 3 or 4 weeks leading up to a longer video. You know what I mean? Have it build up to a 10-minute video once a month instead of a 2-minute video once a week. But you're showcasing that creative process and your storyboarding and what you're building throughout the month. I think that's going to be a great way to go to build your channel. So the big ones are, I love your logo. I think this is fantastic. In the banner, showcase a whole bunch of different animations that you've done with your face so people can actually relate with you as a creator. Now, when I land on your homepage, what I'm going to see here is I'm going to see your videos lined up, but what I don't see is any appreciation for the animation community as a whole on YouTube. There's a lot of great animation channels out there, and you want to associate yourselves with them, not just for the sake of showing you're part of that community, but also so that the algorithm understands that this is what your channel's about. This is what your passion is about. So use this playlist option to your benefit. Go in and create some playlists. So if you're doing a creative process on a video, phenomenal. Go in and pick hot chocolate meme, flip a clip, whatever, tasty carrots meme, whatever you're creating, find similar videos out on YouTube and create a playlist of them. Create a playlist of your favorite animators on YouTube and your favorites. Call it the MVPs of meme creation on YouTube. But create the playlist and use that system to your advantage as well. That's a big, big, big thing. If you go into, so I'll show you with my channel. I always, guys, if I'm going to advocate for something, it's something that I want to make sure that I've got on my own channel, right? So again, my face is there. I tell you how often I'm at it. Playlists are here, right? And you'll see with the playlist that I create, when you go, I guess we'll go to the home here so you can see. Maybe make this a little bit smaller so you guys can see what's going on there. Okay, if you go down, you'll see that here are the people that I've subscribed to. So I put this bar in of other YouTube channels that I feel are similar to mine that I want to associate myself with. Then you've got playlists that I've created, lots of playlists. And there's more playlists that I've created that aren't even showcased here. It'll only let you showcase 8 playlists. But the reality is, for SEO purposes, every time you create a video on YouTube, you're creating another URL. You're creating something else for people to find to get to your channel. The only other way to create a URL on YouTube, other than creating and uploading a video, is actually to create a playlist. Every time you create a playlist, you're also creating a URL. So you'll see for me, usually I create 2 to 3 new playlists a week using the content I'm putting out daily. That allows me to not only have 6 new URLs created a week, I'm also able to go on and set it up so that I am creating 3 additional URLs a week. So now I'm making 9 URLs a week for people to find my content on YouTube and come to the channel. What's up, Chicago? It's lit. Okay, so that's it, Luna. That's really the big thing that I would give you. Also on your banner, include your social media channels. So you'll see on mine, mine's a little bit different where I've got a book that I want people to go to. So Amazon is a big one that I've got. But I've got my Instagram, my LinkedIn, and my Twitter. Those are the channels that I feel provide the most value for me. Consider for yourself. Maybe you want a DeviantArt link there. Maybe you want a Tumblr link there. Maybe you want an Instagram link there. But make sure you've got social channels there as well. Those work as handshakes between those networks. And it also provides people an opportunity to connect with you, maybe on a network they're a little more active with. I know DeviantArt is a huge one for the creatives. So I would probably almost definitely put a DeviantArt logo there and a link there. If you're not sure how to do that, I'll put out a video this week. I'll write it down on a post-it note here. Social media channels. So I know to do a tutorial video on how to do that. But that's it for Luna's channel. Thank you so much for being the first one to throw their site up on the chop block. Let's move on to Yaboanav Aviation. Okay, so I love this. This is a great start. So subscribe, become an aviator. I love that. You've got a community. It's clearly defined. You've even given them a name, which I love that. Like you're part of the group. You're an aviator. 157 subscribers. Not bad. Notifications on. Click that bell, guys. Give it a like. Share it out. Click the bell. I didn't do that spiel myself. Bad on me. But 157 subscribers. Great. It's a good start. I like it. I love this start. I get right away. This is something to do with aviation. The sky is our home. I want to become an aviator. I love that. Now, again, same thing that I gave Lulu. I'm going to give it to you as well. You've got your photo here, and I think that's great. But if you could possibly rock yourself in an image wearing a pilot suit or something like that and have that in that banner as well, that's so vital and crucial. If YouTube is going to give you a banner, picture you paying thousands of dollars to put up a billboard somewhere in a city, right? You're not going to waste space on that billboard by just putting a tiny little logo that takes up a third of the space. You want to use the full billboard to your potential. So again, bam. I use the full extent of that billboard to say, this is who I am, this is what I'm about, this is when you can find me. So whether you lay it out exactly the same way or not, that's up to you. But what I do recommend is that you've got yourself lined up to let people know how often you plan on making a video and put your face on it. People want to associate with a face, right? It's great that I see planes there, but if I had you rocking a pilot suit or, you know, pretending to be a pilot, or you've got your tourist outfit on with the Bad Hawaiian t-shirt and the camera and the straw hat, like whatever it is, but have an image of you so that people can relate to that. I love this, that you've got your face here. I would almost alter, either do a Photoshop of putting a plane or an airport in the background of your logo, or I would center your logo so that your face is in the middle of it. Again, we want to use the space that YouTube provides us optimally. So if they've given you this whole circle, don't waste this whole chunk here, right? You guys can see the mouse okay, I hope. Now, let's look at frequency. So frequency is a big thing with YouTube channels, guys. You know that I go live 6 days a week. So let's take a look. 15 minutes ago, we had one up. 2 days ago, we had one up. 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful to see that consistency. So, absolute consistency with creating videos on the regular like this is going to build success long term. So, how many views are you getting on a new video? It doesn't look like a ton, right? You're getting, you know, this is from 3 days ago, about 200 views, which isn't bad given you've got 157 subscribers. Now, what I'm going to get to is your consistency is good. The frequency of the videos is good. I even like the thumbnails that you've got there. The issue that I have is this. The titles. Do something with the titles. Don't just put a name of a plane in there, okay? You want to try to be alluring with your titles. And Casey Neistat actually did a phenomenal job with this. He was invited onto the Emirates plane and they had something like a $10,000 VIP seat that he could get. And so he didn't call it Emirates Flight Casey Neistat. He wasn't that literal about it. Instead, he changed it over to how I spent $10,000 on a plane seat or something. And that's just, it's more alluring of a catch. So right now, I get the trend setting with Stephen Hawking. I get that. But the reality is there's going to be 10 million videos out there. And that keyword, you're not going to be able to compete with it like that. What you do want to do, though, is still take that idea and concept. It's not bad to try to reach out to a trend, but make it your own. Search for more competitive keywords. If you guys aren't using this tool already, and this is something that I will put into the comments below after the fact, and at the end of the stream, I'll make sure to put them in the comments. The link to TubeBuddy. Some of you guys see these extra little things that I've got here, Social Blade and whatnot. Now, TubeBuddy for me, and I want to show you why I think it's of so much value, guys, and why I absolutely advocate for you to use it. When I go into a channel, I've got Social Blade up here. It tells me how many subs you've had today, what you're doing, what that looks like. I can see your keywords here, and that's great. But the reality is, if I search the title, Stephen Hawking, okay, what's going to happen is over here, you'll see TubeBuddy kick in and tell me whether or not this is an ideal title for me to target as a YouTuber. Is this somewhere I want to go? Don't worry, man. Every Saturday, I will be doing this. But look, a simple thing that we can do real quick to show you how this works is, one, you've got a typo on the name Stephen Hawking. Stephen is actually spelled PH. So that's the first thing, right? So let's make the title instead. Let's go Stephen Hawking. Or let's go A Dream of Space by Stephen Hawking. And see what we get. Does that improve? Right there, we go from a 19 to a 77. I believe TubeBuddy is not on Android yet. They do have an iPhone, but they do not have an Android capability yet. I know they're working on that, but they don't have it there yet. So we took, normally if I'm picking a title, I don't post a title unless it ranks anywhere from 75 to 80. 80 is the highest I've ever been able to get a title as far as its value within TubeBuddy. And TubeBuddy is taking a lot of different things into account, but ultimately what it's taking into account is this. How much is it being searched, the term that you're typing in, and how competitive is that search term, all right? So, if you look at this, and I just put in Stephen Hawking, I guarantee you the issue with it is the search volume is very high, but the competition is also very high. Yeah, so look, your competition's way up here in the red because there's so many people that made those videos, right? Search volume is really good though. So you're constantly trying to balance Stephen Hawking with, or your search volume with your competition. It's called TubeBuddy. Hold on, give me 2 seconds here and I will actually pull that up because that's a link you guys should have available to you. So I will pop in there and grab a link. In the future, I will have this ready to go for you guys. My apologies that it wasn't. This is the first live, so in no way was I expecting this to be perfect. But, okay. So go here, bam. Click that link, go to it, sign up, get yourself in. There is a free version as well as a paid version. I use the paid version because I like some of the perks that it gives me, but all you have to do is get the free version, okay? It is a massive, massive, massive help if you are able to click that link, be prepared, and have it ready to roll. That's it, though. That's really the biggest tip that I have for you in regards to your channel is try to improve your titles. Your consistency is good. Your thumbnails are good. Your banner has your social networks on it. I would include a photo of you, but other than that, you're really doing a great job with your channel there. The biggest thing that you can do, I think, is to improve your titles. So make a small change to your banner, small change to your profile logo here, and then focus on improving the titles. Try to get those titles to be more alluring, to grab people's attention, to pull them in. Otherwise, I think you are cooking up success on this channel, man. I don't know how many people are into airlines specifically. I don't know the niche. I don't know the community. But it looks like you have the consistency and the passion to continue making content on this. And I think that's a great way to go. If this is something you are genuinely passionate about, I guarantee you there are others out there that are also genuinely passionate about this theme. So, keep at it. Keep rocking it. I love what you're doing. You have seen some success on some videos. 2.2 thousand views. Like, this is great. This is good stuff. Keep at it. Stay encouraged. Knock those things out. And I would love to see what progress you make over a month of continuing to make videos, but changing the titles so that you're targeting them properly. Okay? Just want to make sure that we're not dropping any frames. It doesn't look like we've dropped any. So I'm going to keep the ball rolling here. Next up, we had Stumped. Stumped, can you go ahead and throw your channel link into the chat for me, and I will click through onto it. That's probably the best way to go. I'll close these down. Not at all, man. Hopefully it helps. But definitely want to check out Stumped's channel here while he's here. And just break it down. I'm going to take a water break here for a second. If you guys know anybody that's in YouTube that has a small channel that's just looking to get some feedback like this, it doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It can be a social media network. So they're looking to grow their Instagram, their Twitter, their Facebook. I'm happy to help there as well as website design. If you guys have a website that you're looking to get just an overview on, some feedback, how to improve it, how to grow it, I'm happy to do that as well. So if you know anybody, just share it out. Would love to do that. Yeah, I mean, it's a great layout. It looks good. I feel like it's a great way to go. So, we're just waiting on Stumped. Maybe I can... Can I click through? It won't let me click through to you as a user, unfortunately. Maybe I can find you in search. Let's see if I can do that. Guess we're done with this one. Can I find Stumped in search? That's probably... Oh, there you are. That's you for sure, right?
Channel trailer. Woo! Let's do this.
Is that you? I think that's you. I'm pretty sure that's you. Perfect. Okay, so I was able to find you in search, which is great. That's a great start. So let's get down to it right away. 354 subscribers. Not bad. That's a decent start. You've got a channel trailer up, which is great. Your channel trailer is a little bit long, though. It's a minute 41. Typically for a channel trailer, you want it to be anywhere from 15 to 45 seconds. Guys, as you know, on most of my videos, I've done a ton of videos on this, but sub for sub is not going to happen. If somebody does show up and post a sub for sub message, I'm just going to hide it, delete it, remove it. There's no time for that. It's not a great way to grow your channel. It's actually a terrible way to grow your channel. It won't build a community. It won't build your growth. It won't build your traffic. Don't do it. Stay away from it. Okay? Don't have a long video as your channel trailer. It's supposed to be something that auto plays when you land on it, and it's a quick introduction to who you are, what your channel is about, and what you're doing. So, again, I'll show you the example of mine from my channel. Oh, it might not. It won't show right now because I'm in live. But the reality is, mine is probably about 35 seconds. It's a quick breakdown of who I am, what I'm about, and what my channel is doing, okay? You guys can check out my channel afterwards if you want to see an example of what that looks like. But that's all that needs to be there. So let's get down to your layout. You've got a banner up top, and that's great that that's there. What I would recommend, again, though, is put your image on your banner. I know you have your image down here. Have another one up here. Include your social networks, as always. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, if you have them, put them in there. Don't put your personal one. Don't put your personal one there. Make sure that what you are doing is... So top five is best. Thanks for showing up. But if you're going to continue to post that, I'm just going to remove you. It's that easy. Sub for sub is a terrible way to go. Begging people to sub to your channel isn't a great way to go. Create content regularly, and that's a better way to succeed on YouTube. I hope you can hear that. Have a great time. He's out of here. Okay, moving on. Stumped banner. So daily content's good. I know that you're going to get a new video every day on there. Awesome. Perfect. Have a picture of yourself up there. Put your social networks up there. It's a great way to go. Simple ways to build some growth there. Now, let's check out your... Okay, again, just like with Lulu's channel, playlists. Playlists, playlists, playlists. So you've got a fairly new, well, this is just a general upload, okay? So you definitely want playlists on here. There's a lot of channels of young guys like you doing exactly this. So it's a vlog style channel, but you're a younger guy. So that's fine. I think that's great that you're out there, you're taking a shot at it. I know my daughters are doing much the same. They're trying their hand at a bunch of different concepts for channels. So good on you for doing that. But what you need to do is make sure that you've got playlists of other people that you appreciate as well. So there are related channels over here. I don't know if those are relevant, but take the time to go through and create some playlists that relate to your videos and have a similar feel to your channel. When you do that, you tell YouTube search engine, I'm a lot like these guys. And what you want to do is have a mix mash there, okay? So don't make it all massive channels. Have a blend of channels that are about your size, some that are a little smaller, some that are a little bigger. Now, your willingness to put your face on camera is phenomenal. At a young age like that, to be willing to get up there, have some goofy faces, have some stuff up there, I love it. I also love the titles that you've got. You draw good emphasis to your titles by using this caps lock method. And this is something that Peter McKinnon does. Peter McKinnon was if you guys don't know, he's a videographer and a photographer that took his YouTube channel from 0 to 1 million subscribers in 1 year. He loves using this method of putting a caps locks into his titles to draw attention. So that when you're reading down the list, you go, oh, this one is about this. I do caution you getting out of hand with a full caps lock title, though. That's not going to help you that much in the long run. It's going to hurt. You really want to make sure that you're using it effectively. So, I answered all of your comments. I love that. It tells me right away what this is about. It catches the eye. Why I hate. It draws me right to the hate and makes me want to read what follows it right afterwards. I love that you're getting something out of this, man. I am pumped. I am glad you found the channel as well. And like I said, I'm around all the time. So, we've got, yeah, don't put your titles all caps lock, okay? So I want to show you how this works. So let's go to, guys, this is insane. We'll search the title of your thing, right? So this comes across to me as kind of a douche thing to do, right? I don't know about you guys, but my eye line, as soon as I see it in all caps like that, I just scan by it. I don't even read it. I've automatically just skipped it and looked down to the next one. Magic. This guy is seriously insane. That's the first video I see because this all caps, it looks spammy to me, right? Now I keep reading down. The next one's the same thing. All caps. Not interested. I'm not going to look at it. Even though this is a great thumbnail, I'm not going to look at it. This one, though, I am going to look at. This is what we're talking about. This guy is insane, okay? Is the whole thing in caps? No. This guy is insane grabs your attention. It's the hook. And then what follows is just clear stuff. I know it's about Ronaldinho. And I'm going to watch that if I'm into soccer. It's a great way to go, right? Let's see right here. Hearthstone. This guy's legend rank is insane. So it's a great way to go. I love that you are using caps. It's a beautiful title. Look at this. 79. 79. That's fantastic. Great title selection. You clearly are using TubeBuddy. I think that's a great way to go. What an amazing title that you were able to nail 79. Look at the search volume on that with a low competition. Awesome job. Now, again, guys, if I review your channel and there's something amazing on there, know that I am not in any way going to pilfer it, take it, use it for my own gain. That's not what I'm about. I'm about helping you guys grow your community in the same way that I want to grow my community. I would never, ever, ever, if I review your channel and see something that has worked for you, I am not going to take it, hook it, steal it, and run with it, okay? I promise you that would never happen. So, playlists, channel trailer, banner, and titles. I think that's it. I think that's a decent chunk for you to get started with at the very least, okay? So, hopefully that was helpful to you. You're able to break that down. It is helping. Okay, so that's great that it's helping. I really am glad to see that there are younger YouTubers out there that understand so much about how to perform on this already. So you've got great title selection, you've got great thumbnails, you're putting out consistent daily content, which is going to help you in the long term. You've been at this for a month. Okay, so only a month. So you are actually off to a better start than I was getting started. No word of a lie, you are off to a faster start than I was when I first started, which is so good. Don't quit, keep going. And this is probably the biggest thing that I can give you guys as we're coming to the end. It's almost 12:30 here, so I am going to call it a day. But what I want you guys to understand is this. You are able, if you stick with it for the long run, to succeed and get that partnership a lot faster than what you think. Ignore the views, ignore the subscribers, focus on the process. Is your channel built properly? Are you creating great videos? Are you being consistent in that? And are you engaging in the community, okay? Now, I'm going to share this with you guys. I was going to do a big, celebratory video on Monday, which I'll probably still do, but I figured I'd show you guys this anyway. For those that don't use TubeBuddy, all this little icon is your back end. It shows you all of your setup or whatever. So let's go in there right now. For those of you that don't know, as you're back in your analytics, you'll be able to see all kinds of different stuff here. When videos are being seen by who and where. Now, the reason why we're getting ready to celebrate is it's been 3 months. Yeah, I will definitely end the video with 3 tips. So, guys, here it is. Here's the back end of the channel to let you know what's going on. As you guys can see, everything here that is available, I've got up and running. Live stream, longer videos, that's all there. I've got my custom URL in. But this is the big one that I've been waiting for, the monetization. And just as the new YouTube partnership rules were coming in, I had reached the 10,000 view mark. So I was under consideration for partnership, and then they changed the rules. So I had to start all over. A lot of people in my position quit. And I said, screw that. Forget quitting when I put in all this effort. Instead, I'm going to focus, gear down, and get going. And I did that. I continued with it. I pushed through where a lot of people quit. And now, check this out. This has been going up by a couple hundred hours a day. This means, as of tomorrow, I will most likely be at the 4,000 hours mark. So this will be a partnered channel, hopefully, in the next couple of weeks. And I am so stoked to do a video on that, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Don't quit, okay? Forget about the subscriber count. Forget about your view counts. Focus on the key practices. So here they are, guys. We're going to break it down for you. The 3 biggest takeaways from today's session are 3 things. 1, use the space that YouTube gives you. So, if they give you a big banner, use the full banner. If they give you a whole big section in the bottom for your playlists, make sure that you're using playlists effectively as part of your strategy, okay? That's a big deal. Use that. Any tool that YouTube gives you, use it. They're giving it to you for a reason. It helps their algorithm better understand your channel. So, YouTube gives you space, use it. Banners, profile icons, fill out your profiles, use the playlists, okay? The next one is consistency. Make a schedule, keep to the schedule. If it's 1 a week, fine. It's not optimal. Optimal is 3 to 5 videos a week. Anything over 5 videos a week, great, okay? But be consistent. If you tell somebody 3 videos a week, deliver 3 videos a week. If you tell somebody 1 video a week, you better deliver that 1 video a week, and it better be phenomenal content, okay? The last thing that I would give you guys is community, 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 okay? We didn't tackle it a ton, and it's one of the big things. It's one of the big things that a lot of people don't realize. But this engagement that we're having right here, that's what YouTube is about. YouTube is not about the money, the ad revenue, the affiliate revenue, getting partnered, getting the play button. That's not what it's about. If that's what you're after, I promise you, you will not succeed in the long run. You will not have success with it. You will have a hard time doing it. The reality is this. If you are focused on engaging with a community, do it. Nail it. Make it happen. Make it happen. Meet people that are passionate about what you're passionate about. I love seeing people start YouTube channels, start businesses, being social influencers. You've got to do it. You absolutely have to love the community you're part of and then engage with that community. Make sure every comment on your video, especially as a small YouTuber, you are commenting with a reply. Every single one. Make sure they get a like. Make sure they get a heart. Make sure you're watching them and engaging with your community wherever you can on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Community is what grows a YouTube channel. Not subs, not likes. That doesn't matter. And I will show you a perfect example of this. So I'm passionate about business, right? Okay, great. So how do I start a business in Canada? Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Tell me right off the bat here, how do I know how many subscribers these channels have? Anybody? I don't. I don't is the simple answer. You cannot tell from the search engine page, from the search page, how many subscribers each of these channels has. Can't do it. What you can tell is this. You can tell the title, you can tell the thumbnail, and you can tell how many people have watched it. That's it. Subscriber count doesn't matter. Like count doesn't matter. It doesn't show up there. What does show up here is a title and a thumbnail. That's it. Scrap the subscriber count. If this is what I want to watch, coming here and seeing that they don't have 1 million subscribers is not going to turn me off from watching this video. I want to watch it, right? That's it, guys. Hopefully today was helpful for you. We will be live again every Saturday at noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you didn't get your channel reviewed, you didn't get your website reviewed, you didn't get your social media reviewed, not a problem. Come on back next Saturday. I'll be here doing this live from now until I kick the bucket. So be here next Saturday, noon Eastern Standard. Hope it helped, guys. Loved your channels. Loved what I saw. You guys are doing great stuff. Stick around. Make sure you like this and share it out to your friends and family. And if you don't get notifications, it's because you didn't click the bell. So click the bell. You'll get a reminder the next time I go live. Have an amazing day, guys, and enjoy yourselves on YouTube. We'll see you later.